Welcome to Tekedia Daily. I'm Ndubuisi, Ekekwe. Our conversation today will focus on leverage scaling. In organizations, especially in the startup world, we are always talking about scaling. How do we grow this business? How do we take it to the customers at a very, very fast rate? And doing that will require that we have, over the years, built the necessary elements which are going to be very critical for us to have the capacity to actually execute what we have to do. And as we do that, we have to leverage those capabilities that we have built, we have accumulated over the years to make it happen. Great organizations figure out how they can move from the downstream into the upstream. Upstream where its value is created. Upstream where the specific capabilities they have accumulated can help them earn more, position themselves in a highly differentiated way so that they can command better prices in the marketplace. When firms find themselves in those positions, they have an advantage. And they can tap into what I call leverage advantage because they have built capabilities, they have accumulated capabilities. They are now going to leverage those capabilities in order for them to build businesses, grow businesses. In other words, they leveraged on these capabilities they have for all them to build and grow the organizations. Companies like Google, you can see that how Google has used the Google search, facilitating the process of growing other entities. Remember the time they were trying to grow the Google Plus as a competitor to Facebook. If you just go to Google search everywhere, they have the Google Plus. And of course, Amazon does the same thing. The Amazon search, Amazon.com, becomes a very solid element for it to sell other products and services that it continues to launch in the world. Of course, our own Dangote, because of his presence in the Nigerian market, he continues to figure out how he can do more, leveraging on the capability that he has accumulated over the years in different industrial sectors in order to find growth. I have called this the One Oasis strategy. The One Oasis means that you go back to your best products, drawing instances of strength to launch new products and services, knowing that that particular one product can sustain new ventures that you are going in. For instance, you have the best product in Amazon is the e-commerce business. It may not necessarily be very profitable or the most profitable, but the fact remains that Amazon has been associated with that e-commerce business. That becomes the oasis in the desert. For every other thing Amazon does, like going to Kindle, going to cloud, it has to figure out how those specific products and services can connect back to that e-commerce empire. So the best thing it does is that as he builds the cloud business is going to serve with the first product being the e-commerce business. So in other words, before it introduces any product, that product has to serve the oasis. Because by serving that oasis, it has deleveraged itself from any risk associated with demand in the broad market. But over time, when that product begins to do well, of course, what happens? You can now release that product to the mass market. So that's what happens. Now I'll take you into Safaricom, which is the leading telecommunication company in Kenya. It's essentially a firm that has become extremely innovative over the last few years. It has this kind of construct of virtuous cycle, where one victory relates to another victory, and then good things continue to happen for that company. As they say, the victory has relations and vanquish an offer. So you see that by pioneering mobile money through M-Pesa, Safaricom has positioned itself, drawing the core architectural elements in the telecommunication digital technology space in Kenya. Of course, it's also facilitated the Incoba, the on-demand pay prepaid solar system in Kenya. So this company is at the heart of Kenya, bringing a lot of dominance in so many industrial sectors, and it continues to innovate to do great things. Now, Safaricom wants to go into e-commerce. He has started a company called Masoko. So what he's doing is very exciting. He's trying to leverage his strengths in the telecommunication industry in order to position Masoko in order to be very successful. So he's remodeling his shops to make it possible that those shops could become pickup points for people that are shopping on Masoko. So that is leverage scaling. You are leveraging the things, possibly the best product in your market, the best product in your organization, the best product in your own company, in order for you to have opportunities to scale new businesses in that specific farm. So, and leveraging this advantage is going to position it really, if possibly, ahead of Jumia, because there are so many shops that Safaricom has across Kenya. So if it turns most of those shops into pickup locations, what happens? It simply means that it will have more pickup locations than Jumia. And that means it has leveraged itself for massive scaling and then position itself for a very huge competitive advantage. This can be done whether it's a horizontal integration or a vertical integrated business. Because in Dangote uses, besides horizontal integration, it also does this vertical integration. So you have built capability in one specific segment and you want to move into the next level. You can still leverage that to move into that next level. So in the case of Safaricom, is doing this horizontal integration. Oh, I'm in e-commerce now, but I have got shops, and I can use those shops to facilitate pickup locations. I want to tell you something. If you are in the business in the continental Africa, you have to figure out how you can build something that will give you the capability so that you can leverage what you have already in order for you to scale and grow your organization. You're listening to Tekedia Daily. Thank you.